Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're in the NASCAR Next Gen Cup Series here at Nashville. I know I can run a pretty decent time here for qualifying. Don't know how it's going to go for the race. Aaron ran a 9:45, which is quite quick. Fastest I've ran is like a 9:64, I think. 9:66, something like that. That's been my best time. I've gotten a few times in the 9s for like qualifying runs. But if we can get into the low zeros or into the 9s for qualifying, I'll be happy with that. I just don't want to screw it up. Like the trucks, you can make your second lap the fastest, but if you get a good turn 1 and enough speed on the first lap, you can make the first lap into the 9s. I've done that. The set is very loose to start with, coming off of turn 4, feels like. It's really weird. Decent speed at the line. Try to get all the way down to the bottom. That was not a great 1 and 2. Okay, yeah, we're going to bank it all in the second lap. Just don't smack the wall. Pushed it a little too hard there. We'll try to get a run here for the second lap. We did that in the trucks, and it worked out pretty well for us. Even though I screwed up my time some. Yeah, it's real loose. The car is like bottoming out in the beginning on cold tires. It makes no sense. I think got the slightest bit better time at the line. Like miles per hour. Pretty good 1 and 2, I feel like. You don't have to push super hard into the corners like you do for the trucks. You can kind of back off a little early, just get on the brakes, and then try to slowly get on throttle. Try to walk it out to the wall without spinning. I had to let off there, so that's going to hurt my time a little bit, but I think it could be in the zeros. 106, that's unfortunate. Just missed out on the zeros where I wanted to be. So ran a decent time. That little lift that I had to do in 3 and 4 because I started getting loose didn't help, but it looks like we're falling back pretty quick. We are car 17 here out of what, 24, which isn't too bad. At least we're a lower number. I'm happy about that. But I know I could have qualified like close to top 5, but people's times are really tight here. So it should be a good race. And for the setup, for the fixed setup, they added the front and rear like brakes, MC, whatever the hell that means. I don't know. But I moved both these up 1. They both started down 1. I moved them both up 1 and dropped the brake bias. It seems to feel really good to me. And we'll see how it works out in the long run if I get too tight or not. But I can mess with the brake bias a little bit to help me there. But we have fallen back to 10th. Hopefully we don't fall back too much further. I'd like to start on the bottom lane. So I'll bring you guys back and get ready to go green. Alright, well we actually fell to 11th right at the last second. There's actually 25 cars in here. I didn't see the 25 in here when I was first looking. So at least we're starting on the bottom lane. I'm happy about that because I think we can make up some spots to start with. And just hopefully nobody gets loose and spins right off the start. I think we get 2 sets of tires. Yeah, 50 lap race, we get 2 sets of tires. And pretty much if you get a caution after like 5 laps, you're going to be pitting. But if we get a bunch of cautions, then it would be interesting on tires. But like my truck race, we had an immediate caution off of turn 2. And then we had 1 lap caution off turn 4 and nobody pitted. Then it went green to the end. So you never know how the race is going to go. But Nashville seems like a lot of fun. The sets are pretty tight, except right in the beginning when you're on fresh tires, which could cause some people problems. But we're car 17. It should be a decently good strength of field. And because I have like 3,400 iRating-ish, and we're car 17, so I think it's a pretty good strength of field. Happy we're a lower car number. Just messed up qualifying a little bit. Think we have some speed, though. Just have to bide our time. Try to save the front right if we get a long run. And just move on from there. How long do we got left? 35 seconds-ish. But if you guys have ran this week, let me know how it went for you. I think I'm going to put this one out Saturday. Yeah, so it'll be right before the SRX race, which will be interesting. I liked the SRX race last week and last year, so I'm watching it again this year. Helio winning the first race, saying that he's going to get somebody to get him a ride for the 500 next year. That will be interesting to see if he's actually there. I feel like it could be in the Project 91 thing that Trackhouse is doing, putting random guys like I think Kimmy is doing the road course coming up soon, but in the 91 car for a Trackhouse, like doing a 3rd team. I could see him going there and running the 500 for Trackhouse, which would be cool. But we'll see what happens this week. I think they're at South Boston this week. They were at 5 Flags last week.
Nice lap, Aaron.
24 decided to go out there, so I have to wait for him. I don't want to pass him on this bottom side because I'm going to let him back by anyways. But we're starting about, what, 6th row inside?
I can't anymore, man. I forgot.
I think second gear will be good for the starts and restarts. I don't think first is really needed. I think you're going to be, like, revved out so much. You could probably make it work. I just feel more comfortable in second, so I don't miss a shift just to second and slow everybody down behind me. Plus the wheel spin, I don't know how bad the wheel spin would be.
Deep breath, bud. Deep breath. I just took one.
Alright, hopefully we don't get a quick caution. Hopefully we have some better luck than we did in the truck race. There's no restart zone here, so they can go whenever. This 24 is laid so far back. I guess they're waiting for the green. 24 was laid so far back, and then once the green came out, he was starting to move up, and it all checked up really hard.
Still outside. Still out there, man.
Still only in 4th gear.
Outside, still there.
Decent run on the bottom. The outside guy got a really good run. Please don't try to put us 3 wide in the first lap.
Still out there. Still outside.
Okay, I guess we're 3 wide. 12 car is super tight on us, which makes sense if we were 3 wide.
Sorry,
I was trying not to overdrive it and wreck him.
I'm good.
37.063.
Alright, let's just settle in, try to run our lines and not kill the front right. Luckily we got by a lap at least. Oh my god, that guy's blinking. He went flying in the air. We didn't lose any spots, which is nice. The guy behind us, the 25, is just running that outside. That's going to destroy your front right, I feel like. Don't think that outside's a good place to be. 24 got loose. We should all just freight train by him.
30, 24, 0.
Unfortunately, still are inside.
Still inside. Stay with him. Stay with him.
Pinched him down enough. Hopefully we can get a good enough run off the corner. Not quite. The draft might help us down the straightaway. Yeah, we're clear of him now. Sent it a little bit deeper into turn 3 just in case. Luckily we haven't pushed the car too hard to get loose or anything, so that's a good thing so far. Top 10.
30,
That's nice.
3, 9. Real nice, man. Save yourself.
Well, blinked a little bit there. That's sketchy. People are spread out so much up here, like fanning out in the corners, which you don't really see at this track, I feel like, often. Jesus, 12's getting on the brakes hard. Try not to run anybody over. I just want a nice coasting into the corner. I use the brakes for sure, but I don't slam on them. I just try to have a nice, consistent, slow braking into the corner to get to the bottom. Tap the apron a little bit, which wasn't too bad. 12 car gets a good run on the 18. Just gonna try to follow him through on the bottom. 25 might just go back to the outside. He's been doing that. 12 car catching that apron and kind of getting sideways from it.
Stay by. 30, 24, 7, 3.
Yeah, 25 is gonna stay outside. Hell, if you can make a pass out there, go for it, man. Kill your right front. 18 had a good run there. He's gonna drop back down probably.
Still there.
We're not quite, but going into the corner he did. I thought he was gonna drop down on the backstretch just to get in front of us, but he didn't.
Come out there. Just go up.
Yeah, 25 is making it hard to come off the corner for sure. He's running well out there. I just feel like he's gonna burn off that front right tire.
6 and 1. Still out
And that's what I'm trying to avoid, because I feel like we can go all 50 laps green.
there. Can't tell yet.
That was a real good 1 and 2. He has some speed off the corner, down the straightaway with the draft.
Still there outside.
Shocked nobody's wrecked yet. That's nice. Oh, jeez. Clipped the apron. That got us a little sideways there. That didn't help nothing.
Outside. Clear.
Good pass by 25. I made a mistake there. Hit the apron. Leader is gone right now. He's running blazing quick times. He has a good gap over second and everybody else. surprised the 25 came back down. He's been running the outside basically the whole race. Thought he was going to keep going outside. Ooh, we bumped the 18 barely there. We're going to get to the inside of the 25, but he's probably going to pull it back down the straightaway. Yep. Definitely get a little bit of a run down the straightaway being up high. I just feel like you're not doing your tires any favor. Because the truck race, when you got put up high, like you got freight trained. It was terrible. Okay, 24 had a good run off turn 4. I'm not going to block it so early. Like, that's just kind of dumb in my opinion. Pinch him down, so I thought he was going to drift up mid-corner, but he didn't.
Still there. Door quarter clear.
Definitely making it tough on them to make the middle of the corner by trying to pinch him down.
That's a good job.
So it's definitely tough to pass if you pinch him down some. Everybody's running clean at least. This racing is kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. You gotta wait for somebody to make a big mistake to get by them. Either that or bump them out the way, but don't really want to do that. Not sure if shifting will come into a play here or not. It might if we get fully green. Ricard got by a 24 clean and quick. I don't know where he started at. I'm happy he didn't dive bomb us there because I was just on like a wide arc going into turn 1. Damn, he had a huge run off turn 2. Good run by him.
Still there. Still there, door.
Want to try to drop him behind him if we can. There's a little bit of a gap behind him. Damn, he is gripping the bottom so well.
Still inside. 30.802.
Dang, he started braking a lot earlier than I wanted him to. I thought he was going to go a little deeper into the corner.
Clear.
14's trying to get under us now. We've got enough of a run to get back to the bottom at least. Yeah, 3 car is letting off and starting to brake real early.
Inside.
My car is so tight right now.
Still there.
I was trying not to get clipped by the 14, so I hit the gas a little.
Go for it.
And it just went straight up the track.
Inside.
I'm never good at saving my tires for one.
Thank you, sir. Clear low.
Getting a little bump draft from behind.
Outside. Clear. Still inside.
Just being on the outside sucks though. I don't know how the 25 was running so well there. Maybe because of the fresher tires, probably. And he might have been a little bit more aggressive on it.
1.13.
8 cars trying to make it 3 wide now. With the 24 on his outside. That's going to slow both of them up a bunch. 25 got real tight off of that corner.
Outside.
Maybe running that outside for him in the beginning did not help. Really want to change the brake bias a little bit. Try to help us turn into the corner some more.
Still out there. 31.323.
I don't have buttons to do that. I just have to manually go and click the keyboard.
Still outside.
I have buttons to change my black box, that's it. But I have to click the keyboard to change everything else. I never really do that in a race, so let's see how that works for us. Maybe it'll help us on our entrance to some of these corners now with some older tires, because it is very tight now. I feel like I've burnt off the front right. I need it to get a little loose.
31.222. Outside.
A car sending it on the outside up there. My car drifted up really bad. He's going to get a good run on the backstretch.
Still inside.
He's probably going to go right by us. I'm going to try to drop him behind him if I can. Yeah, it takes so long for me to pick up the throttle now. Car is so tight, I need a caution badly. I feel like I'm good on the short run here, which is unfortunate, because I don't think we're going to get much short run. Maybe changing those brakes pads or whatever they are, the brake, the front and rear MC. I don't know what the MC stands for, but maybe that is hurting us at this point. Ooh, we get a caution. Okay. Not sure where at. Nowhere in front of us. Everybody's going to come in and take tires. So we fell back to 14th. We lost, what, 3 spots in that run. Got up to the top 10 and then fell back to 11th and slowly worked our way backwards to 14th. Been competitive, at least. That's a lot of fun. So we're going to have a couple laps under caution. Everybody's going to pit, and I'll pick you guys back up when we're getting ready to go green.
We're on one to go.
All right, we're in the outside lane. I think we got by 2 guys in the pits, so we're up to 12th. I think we got by the 13 and who was it, the 16 or the 14? I think it was the 14 who was in front of us. So we had a little bit better of a pit than them. That's nice. Gained a couple spots back from that run. Hopefully, my front right was like 90, 91. So that's not very good. I think I was burning off my tire too badly. I'm not shocked though. I'm terrible at saving tires. I need to like back up my entrance some like the 3 was. The 3 is flying. Where is he actually up to? He's up to 8th. So he's in the same lane as us. But when I was on his outside, I was expecting to go a little harder into the corner, but he wasn't. So I need to back up my corner, try to just roll the bottom as well as we can. And not destroy the front right on this run. Might be able to go to the end.
I figured you'd take 2 as well, Aaron.
He took 2 tires? Interesting. Interesting. I know Aaron was in first. I'm pretty sure. He might have gotten 4 tires.
Stay focused.
No restart zones here, so they can go whenever.
Ready.
Waiting on the leader. He's really waiting till the green flag. There he goes. Bottom side couldn't see him going, so we had a good jump on the bottom. Really trying to pinch him down there. Try to make up as much ground as we can on the fresh tires.
Go there.
18 had a good run down there. I kind of drifted up a little bit because I thought he was going to... I thought he hit the apron, but he didn't. Alright, let's back up the entrance, get down to the bottom. Try to preserve the front right if we can, because we got up to 11th, back where we started. We gained a spot, got by the 8 there on the start. I don't know how much of the brakes the 3 car is using though when he's backing up the corner. If he just rolls it more, I'm not sure. I got a little loose off before though. That was sketchy. Yeah, if we run like 5-6 laps, I'm gonna come get my other set of tires. Yeah, it might suck if we get a caution right there at the end or something, but that was a bad 1 and 2. Had to go a little deeper into turn 3. Almost clipped the apron. It seems like mid-corner on cold tires, there's like a bump or it like scrapes really bad. And it wants to cut loose then. Oh, that guy's blinking. 18 car. Was he the one that blinked earlier? I can't remember. That was a good 1 and 2 right there. Just try to take it easy. I really don't want to get stuck on the high side again from the 8 car. Had a good run there. That was a really good lap from us. Actually ended up being our fastest of the race so far. 18 dives in, but then nails the brakes. He made the 12 car go up, but I thought he was gonna like actually, or the 7 car. I mean, I thought it was 12. Thought he was gonna like keep actually rolling. I didn't expect him to slam the brakes going on the entrance after it looked like he was diving it. I feel like we're in a decent rhythm.
30, 23, 7, 8.
Just not taking it super deep into the corners, trying not to be too aggressive on throttle. Just letting it come to us and rotate. I don't want to go 15 laps in and then my tires are dead again, because that's never any good. But it seems like that happens to me in every series. I've just never been one to be able to save tires. Don't know why. in any game. I think I'm just like way too aggressive on throttle in the actual turning.
3, 2, 1.
But I also don't want to be rolling too slow on the bottom. But we're running just fine. We're car number 17, doing much better than we should be with our iRating number. But that doesn't mean too much, really. Getting right on that apron gets you loose. It'll help you turn, but it'll help you get loose and spin out, potentially. You gotta be careful with that.
0.276.
We have a little bit of gap in front of us. I don't want to push too hard just to catch up, because that can kill your tires. I just want to take it nice and easy. Not really catching him though, but neither the 8's not really catching us. He's been like right about where he's at, or just a little closer for the most part. I do feel like I get too aggressive on throttle, and that's how I kill my tires. Lap 30. Nearly 20 laps left in the race. Been a nice race so far, really competitive. Everybody's running super close. Got a little gap behind us now. That's nice. Have about the same gap in front of us too. I'm just hoping some of these people are burning off their front right. And I hope I'm saving mine. That's always the goal, but it never really pans out too well. I think the 12 and the 7 have like the same damn paint scheme. That's why I thought, oh yeah, they're both like dark blue and like red and white. Red, white, and blue all around. So that's why I thought the 12 was the 7 earlier. 7 car is getting the pass done on the high side. Good on you. That's tough to do. Tires definitely feel better at this point than they did in the first run. We also haven't been like sideways with any, or side by side with anybody, hardly. So that probably helps some. Not being underneath or above somebody, having to turn the wheel a little bit harder. Really got off the gas early there. Didn't really pan out for us. 8 car had a huge run. I'll let him go to the outside.
30.594. Outside.
Oh yeah, he's going for it. He sent that thing in. Jesus.
Still there.
Really trying to pinch us down. He had a good run off of turn 2, but he like had to have lit up that front right there to do that.
Still outside.
Had a good run off of 4, still side by side with him. He's not really gaining or pulling on me. 1 and 2, you can definitely make it go
Still there.
by a little bit better on the high side, I feel like, than in 3 and 4. If you're gonna do the pass in 1 and 2, it's gonna be on the high side. You can make it work. Still think the bottom is where you want to be, because he was sending it into turn 1 there, like 2-3 car lengths deeper than I was on the bottom. That had to have hurt his front right. If we get a long run and he doesn't fall back to us, I'm gonna be shocked.
30.956.
Ooh, 4th place went real high there. 3rd or 4th. Not 100% sure what happened there. If some guys got together or they just pushed it too hard. I wouldn't be shocked to see the 3 all the way up there. I don't know where he's at, but battle for the lead's getting intense now. Who's all up there? 3 cars in 4th, so I'm not shocked by that. He's been flying while saving a tire.
937.
There goes the 8 car trying to make it work on the high side again. He's making the pass on the 7. Still side by side though. He's got to be killing his front right on the outside. Gotta be. No other way around that.
Thanks for the hook, dickhead.
Ooh, somebody got spun, it sounds like, but there might not be a caution if it was way in the back.
31.14.
I know the 1 car... Ooh, somebody got in the wall. They're all spreading out. I know the 1 car took 2 tires, and that might have been the guy that just smacked the wall. Not 100% sure about that. It might have been. He's back to 6th though. Those 2 tires seem to have worked out decent for him. He's still running up there for the most part. He's in 6th. Let's see if it changes there. He's in 6th
If you
still.
want to keep blocking, I won't lift. I mean, that's totally up to you.
Couple guys on the outside there, the 8, and it looks like the 22 is the one on the outside that smacked the wall.
I kind of gave it
Back down. I wasn't that far behind.
What do we got? About 12 laps left. Ooh, 7 car screwed up there. I think he had to get on the brakes a little hard. We got on the inside, had a good run.
Still outside. 31.2.
Tried to hold this inside position.
They're clear. Clear.
People on the outside in turn 1 really send it in there.
Still out there.
7 car might have burned off his tire. That was a good run by him off of 2 though.
Clear high. Outside.
He didn't come and shut the door on us, luckily.
Still outside.
Trying not to get on the gas too hard.
Still outside.
Jesus, they get such momentum off the top side, but it's got to be killing your tires. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
9.
I just feel like you've got to be burning your tires up on that 2nd lane when you're on the outside. You can make a pass happen, but it's got to hurt the car on the long run. Ooh, 18 screwed up there. Real unfortunate for us. It's going to slow us down a lot for that straightaway. I wish I would have went outside with the 7. He got in a little bit too low and clipped the apron and completely checked up.
31.25. 6 and 5. But did a really good job. We got 10 laps to go this time by. Inside,
10 laps to
inside.
go. Gonna try to work this outside. 18 barely gave us enough room. We're 3 wide. Yikes.
Still there. 1 inside. Only 1.
13 got a 2 for 1 there. We get by the 18, but lose it to the 13, so we're gonna be right back where we were. God damn it. 18 was falling off, and he left enough room. Well, he screwed up enough in turn 2, and the 13 had a huge run. Okay, I need to cool down my tires again, because pushing it on that top side really hurt him. They're gonna be 3 wide once again. 13's being bold. Oh, 6 car got into the 7. Good save by the 7.
Clear outside. Outside.
Don't come down, Jesus.
Clear outside. Outside.
Thank you for the bump.
Still outside.
Had to check up because the 7 car started coming back down the track.
9, 8. Still outside. Clear, clear,
It was
clear.
a great save by him. He got bumped by the 6. I don't know if he knew that they were 3 wide, really. That may have been the issue. Thank you for the bump, 16, though. Instead of making us 3 wide, he gave me a bump down the front stretch. That puts us up to 11th, also getting by the 6 car. Hopefully we can get by the 7. 16 is flying up on us, though.
31.5. 1, 9.
Try not to dive it in too deep in these corners. Damn, the 16 had such a run.
Inside.
He jumps to the inside now.
Still in inside. Inside your door.
It seems like he saved his tires really well because he is flying up the track.
31.63. 9.
Ooh, caution. Oh, we're behind the 16. Damn it.
Going on with our TV.
Oh, this is interesting. We're going to have like a green-white checkered here.
Behind the 16.
That's interesting because your tires are
Well,
way falling off. I think I'm just going to go in and take 2. I honestly think I'm just going to go in, take 2 tires. Just not any fuel. Not going to worry about the fuel and the balance of the car. I don't know if that's going to mess us up, but we're going to take 2 tires. Try and gamble on that. Damn, the 16 was just barely in front of us. That's unfortunate. I just started letting off, too, right before that caution, to try and turn down, like, to get behind him and stuff, but that's unfortunate. We're going to have, like, a real short run here. I'm going to go take 2 tires and see where we come out of the pit lane.
One to go. Gonna be
All right. So with us taking the one to green right now, we're gonna have a green-white checkered. The only green-white checker, which is unfortunate. I thought we were gonna like naturally get it, but we didn't. We did gain one spot from the pits. The top 6 actually stayed out, so this is gonna be real interesting. Like the 4 car and the 1 who have been running up front most of it, and then the 12, 8, 16, and 22 stayed out. And then from 7th to me took 2 tires, I'm pretty sure, because the 5 I think is the first one on 4 tires. This should be quite interesting to see how this plays out. I don't think being on the outside is going to be that bad of a thing, because at least we have somewhere to go, and the slower cars may just try to hook the bottom as much as they can, and so nobody can get by them. So the top side may not be the worst thing in the world. It's going to be a crazy finish. I feel like there's going to be a wreck. Might have been why the guys stayed out up front, because they were banking on a wreck to happen for them to improve their spots. Except like the 4 car, he's been running in the lead. He just needs a good jump, and I don't think anybody's really going to catch him. But enough people stayed out for him to not have to worry about it, I think. We got to watch out for wheel spin on the really old tires. Top lane had a really bad jump. That's super unfortunate. 6 cars flying up here. They're about to be like 3-4 wide. Oh geez, that was close with the 5 and 2. And they're wrecking. Miss it. Nope, we didn't miss it. We really didn't have anywhere to go because there's a guy right to our inside. That sucks. Figured that was going to happen.
What an idiot.
Car is definitely screwed up. All we have to do is make it around. That really blows.
I couldn't like break it out like
oh, yeah.
5 laps to the end so he wouldn't be in a situation.
Yeah, for real. Like, I don't know what the caution was for that brought out the green-white checkered, but
park it in the middle of the corner.
it is what it is.
Cut you off. You know?
Figured that was going to happen, though, with some of the guys that stayed out on
You
tires.
didn't have fucking tires. What do you expect, bro?
Yeah. We're like a second and a half
Hold the
faster.
line.
I have to go back and see what happened exactly. So it looks like we're going to finish 19th, which is unfortunate. We had a good run running around 10th to 14th all race, and then now we're going to finish 19th. So this track hates me. 22's been a weapon all race, so that's unfortunate. That's the 3 car down there. Yeah, we're just going to coast it around to the finish here. Our front right, I think, is destroyed. Maybe our front left. I can't 100% tell. I don't know which wheel is so wobbly, but that's super unfortunate. Very disappointing finish. Because the outside lane just didn't get a good jump to start with, and then got passed by a bunch of guys, and then there's people right to our inside, so I couldn't just cut down. I would have wrecked them. Jesus, you can just hear the car braking as we brake the car. Oh, it's hilarious. All right, let's try to get away from everybody, so we only get a 4X.
Checker flag.
Yeah, it's checker flag. We don't need to let the 15 car by.
All right, buddy. All the way around there. We'll keep working on it, man.
Don't know why it still says pacing stuff. That's kind of broken, it looks like. Let's go back, see what happened there in that wreck. Because they went to go make it 3 wide. The 5 almost clipped the 2. That's what almost started it. But then the 3 car up here catching the 22 off the start. Let's just watch from the cockpit view and see what happens. Actually, I can just go to a car chase, see a little bit better from wide range what happened here. 3 car gets a pretty good jump being on the bottom. First one on tires. 22 kind of just held right there. He was coming down a little bit, but the 3 car was just being real aggressive. Yeah, I didn't have anywhere to go being in the 17. That's so unfortunate because we had guys right to our inside. Because if I would have just cut down, I would have cut off the 24. I could have been a little lower, but I was hoping they didn't bounce down as far as they did. So that's super unfortunate. A ton of people ended up in the wreck. That was a massive, massive wreck. But let's go back, see what the couple cautions through the race were. It was actually a pretty clean race. They're 3 wide back here, 20 laps into a run. 10 car just clips the 9 car, it seems like. He was kind of drifting down the track a little bit down the whole backstretch. 9 car kind of coming up. May not known they were 3 wide completely. Spins around the 10 all the way towards the back, so they're 3 wide for last. Wrecking, so that's unfortunate. 4 car gets loose, that almost caused a huge wreck. And let's just go and see what the other caution was right here at the end of the race. Because literally, it was right here at the end. I want to know who caused it. 6 car, that's unfortunate. And he's trying to save it. How is he flying up on us so much there after the restart, though? Like, did he just jump the entire restart? That's all I want to know. Because he had a huge run Like, did he just start really far back? Yeah, he did. Okay. He just kind of started pretty far back. Top lane really just didn't go. So that's why he had such a big run on us. Top lane was just so slow. Who started it in the top lane? That's all I want to know. Maybe it was the 22? Because who just didn't get a jump? Why is the 22 like 2 car lengths off the guy in front of him? Same with the other guy below. Like, bunch up some. It wasn't a terrible start by him. It really was the guys behind. It was the 11 car, because he was like 3-4 car lengths off in first gear. Now he turned into second gear, it sounds like. And just never went, really. So that's why we had a really slow start there. But that's super unfortunate for us. This track has not liked me this week, to say the least. So that's very unfortunate. Being stuck on the outside was a bad thing. I thought being on the outside would have been a better thing, because we would have had somewhere to go with the slow cars trying to just hold the bottom. But everybody ends up in that wreck. And we end up with a 4X there at the end and finishing 19th, I think. Oh, we finished 18th. Okay. Finished 18th out of 25. I feel like we could have been top 10-ish, around 10th to 12th the whole race. So felt like that's where we should have finished, but never happens that well. Looks like the front end was completely coming off, and the front left tire was screwed. Front right was okay. Front left screwed, whole bumper coming off, so that's unfortunate, but finishing this far back in the pack, probably going to lose some iRating, so let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. Alright, results in. Strength of field was quite good, 3,700, and actually the 6 car that brought out that caution there at the end did it on purpose, so that's quite annoying. People were talking, I think the 3 and the 5 were talking about it, and I went back and looked in the in-car, and coming off of turn 4 on the old tires, you're not going to get loose, but he literally just held left, then got to the straightaway while he's turning left, and then hooked it back right, and that's why he got loose and caused a huge wreck with 5 to go and ruined the race for everybody, so that's super unfortunate. A bunch of people are probably going to protest him after seeing that and stuff, so hope don't end up in a race with him again, because that's super unfortunate. And then he still finishes 9th somehow. I don't know how he destroyed like the nose to the wall and got hit by somebody, and his car wasn't like screwed, so that's unfortunate. But we unfortunately finished 18th after that huge wreck, lost 28 iRating. I hope I could still make it into top split of ARCA this week or next week, because we lost a bunch of iRating this week, and it sucked because the 2 truck races, and then this, and then the ARCA we just weren't great in, but the ARCA was fun. But this race was just unfortunate. We should have finished 10th to 12th. We were running there all race, and we were right with the 5 on the restart, so I feel like we could have finished just in the top 10, which would have been great. Had speed, messed up our qualifying a little bit, which kind of my thing. I'm not great at qualifying, but overall, it was a fun race. Had 2 really long runs. Should have went out to the end and only had 2 cautions there. Oh wait, 3 cautions. We had 3 because of the one at the very end. We should only had 1 caution the whole race. Really should have. And it was after a 20-lap run, and they were 3 wide on the backstretch for last, and they wrecked. So really, that was avoidable, and could have went all 50 laps green, because everybody was running really good, really clean. It was a lot of fun. So, oh well. On to the next one. So appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.